love great food, it's What's Cooking on Wine right here on CRN. Welcome to Lifestyle Buzz Today with Orlando. Fresh, innovative, entertaining talk about topics we are all in one way or another involved with. And now, here's your host, Orlando Burgos.
Well, hello, world. And once again, we are here to entertain the heck out of you because, hey, that's just the kind of guy that I am. I'm just a giver. I'm a provider of fun and games and great sources of information. And one of them is with me here that I will introduce in just a tiny little bit. But before I do that, I want to start with a little folklore here. There is an old saying that says, the devil knows much more because he's an old guy than because he's the devil. And why am I saying that? Because as we grow older, we have a tendency to maybe for some people to think that we're less driven, that we are older and lackadaisical, lacking of energy. And it's not the case. The fact is that getting older really only means just that, getting older. But I think that we all need to understand that there are changes. For the young people out there that think that they're young forever, no, we are all moving in the same direction and we need to prepare. And that is the reason for our show today, is to bring some common sense into the process of getting older. And for that, I have the expert of experts with me, and I'm not going to keep you guessing anymore. Dr. Margaret Aranda is here, Miss Fabulous of all time. And right after the commercials, we're going to start getting into the meat of things here. But in the meantime, I'd like to make one comment as a citizen of our great nation. 17 FBI cars out on the road to arrest one old guy that was sleeping in his house. I mean, what is this? Are we going back to the Spanish Inquisition? Forget it, people. You know what? You need to start getting real, and that's what this show is all about. It's all about getting real, hitting the right notes as far as using your common sense and stop acting like kids, okay? So there, I scolded you. Now go to corner and stay there because we are not going to let you go and play with your toys anymore, all right? I mean, really, this guy gets booked or gets taken to court. His name is Roger Stone. He gets a $250,000 bail that the court decides that he doesn't have to post, per se, that they'll trust him, and they send him home. So why all the pantomime, for God's sakes, about sending 17 cars with 29 agents to arrest him, like at 4:30 in the morning? Are we silly or what? Anyway, that's it. Doctor, welcome to Lifestyle Buzz.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's a joy to be with you always.
Yeah, we are going to have such great fun. We're going to go into commercial here pretty soon, and I don't want to get started until we come back from it because you have some great information that we're going to share with our people today.
Beautiful.
You know what? I mean, it's amazing. I'll tell you what, let's take a little break, and then we'll come back to the meat of the show. And you are going to like it, so don't go away. Stay tuned. Go get a glass of water. Come back.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS? News flash, the president has changed the tax laws, and now you may be able to pay the IRS less. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, the tax doctor can help you pay the IRS as little as possible allowed by law. There are new tax laws for business owners, the self-employed, even W-2 workers. If you have a back tax problem or a few years of unfilled returns, new help to save you money is now here. Call right now to see how the new tax laws can help you. Plus, right now, we'll waive the consultation fee and give you a free tax savings report. Attention business owners, the self-employed, and W-2 workers. Make this free call to the tax doctor now and learn how to take advantage of the new tax laws that may help you pay the IRS less. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. That's 800-985-1610.
All right, we are back, and this is Orly with Lifestyle Buzz, and my guest today, Dr. Margaret Aranda, and we are going to be discussing today the ideas, or not, what am I saying, the ideas, the processes that the body goes through as it ages. Are they true? Are they mythy? Are they... So let's start right off the bat. Loss of energy is a common thing to get after a certain age. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
It is?
Absolutely. It happens with aging, yes.
All right. So one of the most important factors really then is to boost energy.
Absolutely.
All right. So when you're young, you're full of vigor and vitamins or whatever, energy, and exercising and all that good stuff comes natural. So as we start aging, because I know for a fact, as I started, when I was younger, I was in the Air Force, I was very active all the time. And then you start getting a little heavier around the middle and whatnot, and then it's not that your energy level that you notice that is going down, is your activity level too. So what is the good process to maintain or to train people when they're young so they can maintain when they're old? And about when people get older, how do they get back into the groove of staying fit?
Well, that's a great concept. Those are all great questions. I think the most important thing for most people is to have a good diet. Diet is number one. If you grow up with whole food or not a lot of sugars, and you're in the habit as a child and an adolescent of realizing that what you eat can affect you, whether it's pizza and pimples or something else, you can pay attention to your body after you eat and see how food makes you feel.
One of the things, though, I mean, there have been studies about health issues for a long, long time. Yet, it seems to me that people gravitate to the supersizing, the unhealthy stuff more than the healthy. And I don't mean, is it because a lot of times people drive the healthy issues way too much, like the vegan diets and that, where people kind of wonder, are these for real? I mean, is it really necessary not to eat meats? And because it's very controversial. For the longest time, the commercials were, everybody needs milk. Now, there's an abundance of people that are allergic to dairy products. So
that's right.
So which way do we turn?
Well, I think one of the good ways to start is to realize that a lot of people have inflammatory reactions after they eat, especially if they're allergic to the food. And more people than we know are allergic to milk and eggs and dairy products.
I mean, has this always been? Because, I mean, I grew up drinking milk and eating peanuts, and I don't remember then all this brouhaha about allergies and people getting all messed up because of certain foods. Is it because of environmental? Is it because people are changing? Or, I mean, what is the story behind it?
Right. I think it's a little bit of everything. And also in our society, we tend to want things fastly or quickly. And the fast food, the busyness of working and, you know, trying to maintain a household, especially if you have children. I think a lot of people just go for something easy. And a lot of the portions that we get as Americans are very oversized compared to other people, especially the all-you-can-eat dinner plates that are like mounded.
I've never been able to understand that. I mean, there's just, you know what, the funny thing is that I watch the Food Channel a lot because I like whatever. And there's a show there where this guy goes everywhere. Hello? We have there are shows where this guy goes out gorging on the largest portions of food. And I'm going like, and how can that be a popular show? I mean, one host already had a heart attack because of that. So here's another guy trying to, kill himself too? So.
And there are a lot of chefs that realize, too, that profession comes with a high cardiovascular disease risk, too. And a lot of the famous chefs that are extremely overweight, you know, they pass away early.
So weight is a big problem as we age, and it's a big problem in the youth generation today, too. Why is it that people find it so difficult to have the idea of if there is a need to stay within a weight range, to lose weight?
Well, I think it's hard for a lot of people to lose weight. A lot of people, especially as they age, feel like they're going to the gym. They are really trying to eat as well as they can. Their abdomens are large. Their waistline is large. They probably have chronic metabolic syndrome, which is a pre-diabetic state. And diabetes is a big problem in our country as well.
Tell me about it.
And then as we age, too, the hormones go down. And when the hormones levels go down, our sex hormones go down, then that leaves us with more total body fat and less lean muscle mass also, and more fatigue.
Is it a fact that in today's world, and I say today's world because no matter what you look at, it's always geared towards a certain targeted age bracket, okay? In the gym is no longer the idea of being fit, but being muscular and brawny and be able to do 10,000 push-ups all at one whack and all that type of stuff. So are some of these factors kind of misleading to a lot of people that wish to lose weight, but they confuse it with the idea that I'm too old to be developing big muscles type of thing?
Well, no, I think that a lot of doctors that do age management and do hormone replacement, we find that patients feel a lot better with it. Number one, they wake up with more energy. They work out, they get bigger muscles, and that tends to start like a positive circle of things. So they feel better when they wake up. They feel better after they eat because they're not eating too much. And then the whole positivity is self-perpetuating. It just inspires people to keep it up.
Okay, all right. Is there, in the aging process, is there a period of time when the development of muscles becomes a no-go thing?
Well,
or
that's a really good question. I think it depends on the person. I know people in their 60s that don't have a hormone deficiency that still have really good muscle mass and a tiny waistline.
Yeah.
I think that's more the exception than the rule.
Okay. Because you know what? One of the things is that no matter how you cut it, regardless of the age, there's a vanity factor.
That's right.
And people would like the idea of being able to say, yeah, I go to the gym and maybe I don't have a six-pack, but I have a four-pack or whatever, you know,
right. No,
whatever
there's
pack
some
it
peer
is.
pressure for that too.
Because, I mean, people sometimes get tired of the one-pack that protrudes way out there, you know. So I guess it's about time to take a little break here. We'll be right back with more, so stay tuned, all right? Don't go get a cheeseburger. Go get something dietary.
There you go.
We'll be right back.
Hey, Lorraine, do you realize that your mother, my mother-in-law, Chef Maria, has been serving Las Vegas since 1949?
Yes, I do, Dennis. That's when she first met Howard Hughes, who fell in love with her cooking.
And in 1955, she opened her first restaurant on Fremont Street.
Yes, dear. And another great customer was Liberace.
Wow. Then in 1962, while Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack were causing global excitement on the Las Vegas Strip, your family opened their second restaurant.
And in 1972, Elvis Presley began electrifying Las Vegas audiences and eating in our restaurant.
You know, Lorraine, this is quite a town. There's only one Las Vegas.
And there's only one Bootlegger Italian Bistro.
Folks, when you're in Las Vegas, come visit us. We'll make you feel like you're part of our family.
The Bootlegger Italian Bistro, conveniently located at 7700 Las Vegas Boulevard, South Strip. Visit our website at www.bootleggerlasvegas.com.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Their expert staff can help you turn your book idea into a real book, a masterpiece that could someday make the bestseller list in hard copy and digitally all across the world. Page Publishing can help you completely take your idea for a book, write it, and publish it. So if you want to join the ranks of some of the most famous authors in the world, call now for a free information kit. Turn your book idea into publishing gold. Make a free call right now to Page Publishing.
800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. That's 800-378-3212.
We are back, and this is Early Lifestyle Buzz with the great Dr. Margaret Aranda. Question. It has been said that sex drive leaves the person as age advances. True, false, myth?
True. Can be true.
It can be true.
Yes, it's mostly true.
All right. So is there a chance for people in life changes how to enhance libido? And I have another question that ties into this. Today, erectile dysfunction is very prevalent. But it used to be that people used to say, well, you're getting older. Mm-hmm. Now you see the problem in younger generations. Mm-hmm. Is it a dietary thing? Is it a metabolic thing? Why is it so pronounced across all age ranges of the male, primarily? I don't know if the females have ED, but but in the males, why is it that it's so developed all of a sudden?
Well, that's a great question, and I think it's a complex answer. It's partly aging. The testosterone levels go down about 1% per year for a man, starting at age 30.
Okay.
So it's 55, they're already 25% low. Diet is another thing. There are a lot of foods that actually contain estrogens in there. They're trying not to do that so much these days, but that's a good reason not to buy a beef, for example, that was treated with estrogen, because that testosterone can also get converted into estradiol, or the female hormone, and that's when men get the breasts that look like a woman's.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, so how do we know what we're buying? I mean, is it just to buy organic, or what's the
Right. I mean, I think organic, by and large, is a very good way to go many times. I mean, some people are giving up the meat also. And the other thing you mentioned was like diabetes, those kinds of diseases.
Right.
A lot of those are diet-induced from childhood. You know, if you weren't born with it and you acquired it as an adult, then it's probably happened because of your diet. So it gets back to those things all the time.
Now, through my mental radar, because I have a powerful receptor here,
Mm-hmm.
I can hear every single guy out there going like, ask her if it's reversible or fixable.
Right. There are a lot of things we can
Is it?
do. We can correct the testosterone levels. We can stop the conversion of testosterone to estradiol. We can actually perform some mechanical maneuvers where we can increase the blood flow to the penis area.
Really?
And of course, there's penile implants too. There's a whole broad spectrum. So usually people start out a little bit conservative and then just keep on going. But most men feel really, really great on testosterone. They feel like, they literally feel like they did in their youth.
Now, there's a you're the one who's going to explain this to me, because you hear so much. Me, I'm a certain age right now, and I understand the testosterone diminishing and the whole thing, and the injections and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And these are primarily not the way people understand them to be, that, well, you want to stay a stud, you know. No, the fact is that the lack of testosterone does make you flabby, or makes your body change a little bit to be more, not effeminate, because that's what a lot of the people go like, oh my God, you're turning into a woman, or no. It's not that. It's just the fact that I happen to be a baby boomer, and my age bracket has always respected masculinity, femininity, you know, mm-hmm. in this context, okay? We like to be virile. We like to be masculine, and our vanity is all about maintaining the man look, mm-hmm. okay? Whereas today, it seems to me that a lot of the young people today are more into being pretty. You know, the way the dressing and the way the whole thing with the little man bun and the whole thing, it's all about being pretty, not masculine. So does testosterone enter into that picture about staying more focused on your manhood type of
Well,
thing?
I think it does. Most men can really tell when their testosterone is low. And then otherwise, of course, you have a lot of options, but a lot of doctors don't know how to treat it. And many times the levels may come back normal because everybody at 80 has a low testosterone.
Right. I'm going to ask you when we come back, because sometimes people get scared about testosterone treatments. Mm-hmm. So don't let me forget.
Okay, perfect.
We'll be right back. Take a break.
Located in the heart of Maui's premier resort, Kaanapali Beach Hotel is officially recognized as Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel and the #1 best value in Hawaii. With a range of accommodations and affordable dining options, this is the ideal setting to turn Hawaiian dreams into lifelong memories. Live Hawaiian entertainment every evening, free year-round children's programs, weekly arts and crafts fairs, welcome breakfast, and departure kukui lei ceremonies add to the value. Swim in the whale-shaped pool, indulge in the the fabulous spa and hotel salon. Enjoy Hawaiian hospitality at its best at the Ka'anapali Beach Hotel. Call 800-262-8450 or go to kbhmaui.com. That's kbhmaui.com. Aloha.
Ka'anapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Were you scammed into signing a timeshare contract? And did you miss the part that said you have to pay for your great idea? Not only for the rest of your life, but when you're not here anymore, you get to pass this turkey onto your family for them to pay for the rest of their lives. Thanks, Dad. Don't burden your family down the road, and don't be stuck with expensive timeshare payments forever. Get out of your bad idea timeshare contract guaranteed, or pay nothing. Call Resort Release today and learn for free how their timeshare exit team can help you legally exit your timeshare contract. They've helped thousands of people, and they're A+ rated with a BBB. So if you feel scammed, get mad and get out of your expensive timeshare contract right now, guaranteed. Call NOW.
800-716-9903. 800-716-9903. 800-716-9903. That's 800-716-9903.
Come to Angelo's and Vinci's Restaurante in Fullerton, California for our sizzling party savings. Book your wedding event or reception, your birthday bash, or a special event of any kind and celebrate at Angelo's and Vinci's. Come to Angelo's and Vinci's and celebrate in one of our many festive banquet rooms. It's an incredible fun event you will never forget. Food, music, and lots of fun. Call for the details, and don't forget our daily lunch and dinners, plus our Sunday champagne brunch. Just $14.95. Minestrone soup, sausage and peppers, pastas, chicken dishes, salads, scones, and muffins, plus so much more. A chocolate fondue fountain, Zeblis, cannolis, fresh fruit, champagne, and Junior will be waiting to make the omelet of your choice from our omelet bar. Angelo's and Vinci's has been voted on the Orange County Hot List as one of the top 5 Italian restaurants for the past 6 years. And don't forget our award-winning pizzas. Thin or thick, they're yummy. All at Angelo's and Vinci's Restaurante at 550 North Harbor Boulevard in Fullerton, California. Call 714-879-4022. 714-879-4022.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS? News flash, the president has changed the tax laws, and now you may be able to pay the IRS less. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, the tax doctor can help you pay the IRS as little as possible allowed by law. There are new tax laws for business owners, the self-employed, even W-2 workers. If you have a back tax problem or a few years of unfilled returns, new help to save you money is now here. Call right now to see how the new tax laws can help you. Plus, right now, we'll waive the consultation fee and give you a free tax savings report. Attention business owners, the self-employed, and W-2 workers. Make this free call to the tax doctor now and learn how to take advantage of the new tax laws that may help you pay the IRS less. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. That's 800-985-1610.
All right, this is Arlie, and we're back with Dr. Margaret Aranda. And one of the things that I left off on before we went on commercial here is there's a whole lot of stories about testosterone treatments. From the fact that if you take certain pills or certain medicines, you may end up having prostate problems. So, I mean, people get scared. I mean, which is it? I mean, how do you know when you're at the right level of testosterone by taking either pills or androgel or whatever treatment there is? How do we know?
That's a great question too. We do blood levels. So first of all, before we start testosterone therapy, we make sure that there's a deficiency and that the levels are low and that it's clinically indicated because the patient feels different. And then we go over the side effects. We have a discussion. There's topicals like gels and creams. There's no pills with testosterone in them. But there's sort of look-alike DHEA, which is a supplement that you can also get at your pharmacy. But and then the side effects. One of them is going to be, maybe losing your hair like in a male pattern baldness type of way. There are a lot of good things about it too.
With too much testosterone?
With too much testosterone for that particular patient. Sometimes the side effects work more than the effects do in a particular patient. So you would decrease the dose or you would block that with another drug. Just like for men that convert too much testosterone to estradiol, we can block that conversion because there's a particular enzyme that does that. And also, men that go on testosterone should count on becoming infertile and becoming sterile.
Oh, really?
That's
so
right.
It works the other way around? Because you figured that, okay, the more testosterone...
Right, the more you can
spreading seed all over the place. You know?
Yeah. I guess God didn't make it that way. So if your brain is talking to your testicles, telling them to make testosterone, they can try to do that. If it doesn't work and your testosterone level is low, and we come in from the side and give you a shot of it, then it's taking away the brain's ability to talk to your testicles again. So the brain just stops talking.
so there's the brain talking to himself, you know?
Yeah.
No, that's good.
But it does improve mental acuity. For women and postmenopausal women, I think especially, it helped me a lot when I was very sick to go on testosterone. I thought it was a life changer. And many women do feel that way about it, especially with respect to mental clarity, concentration ability, energy level, loss of fatigue, better sleep, increased muscle mass. There's a lot of really good things about it.
All right. So what is a normal, let's say a virile young buck out there, what is his testosterone level, let's say?
Well, probably around the 500 range, sometimes 600, 700. It could be 200 too. I mean, it just depends on the person. There's a range of normal.
For one reason or another, I actually thought that to be testosterone strong, you have to be like 1,500 or whatever units.
That's pretty high. You get a lot of side effects, I think, at that level. And then I particularly ask people to take pregnenolone as well as DHEA supplements because those kind of feed into a cascade of molecules with testosterone at the bottom. So if you give your body substrate that it can convert into testosterone by itself, that's always an advantage because you can inject less.
Okay. How true is it that thinking becomes more of a challenge as one ages? True, false, myth, fact?
Well, I think that's true for sure. Dementia is not a normal. It's not considered to be a normal part of aging. It's considered to be a pathology, like not a good thing.
Okay.
But most people do have what's called those senior moments, and we do think that that's in large part due to lower hormones. And we can actually, people, especially business people that notice that they forget things or they walk into a room and forget why they went in there. Now, those little stop moments right there, or little, pauses, we can help make those go away too.
Mental acuity is something that a lot of people say, well, the brain is a muscle, you need to exercise it. Okay. And in many cases, people become way too idle. They no longer are focused on recognizing things. People become couch potatoes, and they just want to be fed the boob tube information and that type of stuff. If you are active out on the street and you're always observant and you're like thinking of things to do and how to use certain things, does that increase your mental acuity?
It sure does. There's a lot of literature out there to show that if you do crossword puzzles, for example, that helps the neuroplasticity of the brain, the ability of the brain to keep those thinking tracks thick, full of nerve fibers that are actively working, quite a bit. So yes, stimulating your brain with those kinds of activities definitely keeps it growing.
So is it like a lot of people, they say, well, I stimulate my brain with ginkgo biloba or something.
That's another one. Yes, that can be used for depression
does that
too.
Actually help?
Yeah, there's like
focus factor.
Yeah, we use everything we can. The brain is a complex thing. It really is. And magnesium is another good one that's good for the brain. It is involved with the telomere length of your chromosomal DNA and longevity.
So it is true. Then the brain is a muscle that needs to be exercised.
You can think of it that way for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? We're speaking to a lot of people that get afraid of any sort of medical jargon, and so we need to kind of like let them know that there's a. Me, I'm simplistic. I've always been one that tries to break everything down to the most simple, old-fashioned way of telling people that how it goes, you know. So I just don't like complicated. But anyway, sleep. How important is sleep for young and old, and for which group is it more important?
Well, it's important for everybody. If everybody knows, I think, if you miss a night of sleep, the next day is a little bit difficult. And if you miss week after week, especially if you have chronic pain, then you need to get to sleep. And we like supplements for that as well.
All right. Guys, don't fall asleep. We're going to continue with this topic here, with the sleep thing, when we come back. So don't go take a nap. Just go get some water. Come back.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644.
All right, we are back, and this is Orly with Lifestyle Buzz, and my guest, Dr. Margaret Aranda. She'll be back on air with us in a little bit, but I'm going to take a little break because Matt just gave me some great news. He is going to become a pilot. Matt, my man.
Yeah. You know, we've talked so much about flying, and you already know my interest in the topic. So I figured, you know what, heck, why not just sign up for a couple classes at the local community college, see what's what. Yeah. And you know, from everything I've been reading, I think I'm gonna really like it.
Oh no, you like it is like, yeah, well, you know.
Okay.
No, you're gonna love it. At first, it gets a little heady because of all the jargon and stuff like that. And at first, you know, they start telling you about air pressure under the wing. That's what makes it.
Yeah, generating lift.
And all that good stuff. And it moves faster on top than on the bottom and all that good stuff. And then it becomes a little bit I don't know, it starts getting a little bit too redundant, you know. But then shortly after that, then you start getting into the motion of the plane and what it does and how it, and it opens up a whole lot of new stuff.
Well, you know, I'm going to be looking at you for some advice.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you because I'm selfish. I'm going to say, yeah, sure. I'll tell you next week when you send me the check. Sounds good. Well, Doctor, sorry we kind of got off track here.
It's okay.
We were talking about the need for sleep. Some people think that too much sleep is no good. Some people think that too little sleep is no good. There has to be like some kind of a balance there somewhere. I, for one, have always been the type of person that I used to go to bed like at 1 o'clock and I'd be up at 6 o'clock. And, you know, I felt great about it. 5 hours, 6 hours, you know. There's other people that need, is it on the person, that the ones who need like 8 hours versus 7 hours versus 4 hours? Is it a personal thing?
I think it is. I think it is for the most part. And the same thing with naps, sort of. Although studies show that a 20-minute nap is better than an hour or a 2-hour nap. People wake up more refreshed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I have never in my life ever been able to do. If I sleep during the day, if I take a nap during the day for whatever, you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, I wake up in the worst and most foul mood in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But you know why? Because for one reason or another, I'm of the belief that I missed something important.
That's cute.
That's the nosy in me,
Maybe
I
you
guess.
did.
You know, I mean, I don't know. But I've always been like, man, what did I miss?
What
you know?
did I miss?
Because I believe the world is so beautiful and there's always something happening that I don't want to miss any of it.
Mm-hmm. That's really optimistic. You must have been a happy baby. That's
You know
a really
what?
good outlook.
Yes, I did. I had a very happy childhood. I mean,
awesome.
I had a grandfather who was in the town that we lived in. Everybody said that the Burgos clan was all crazy, you know. And maybe he was, because, you know, my grandfather, he used to own rental cars, and he used to make furniture, and he was involved in coffee and many things. And in the middle of the night, he would knock on everybody's door. Come on, we got some cars out there. We're going to Punta Arenas at the time. That was a journey and a half in Costa Rica. It was only like 200 miles, but it was like an 8-hour trek. And in our house, we traveled with house help and...
Nice.
You know,
nice.
It was a ritzy type of environment.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know where he would come over and say, yeah, I rented. And he would rent the upper part of the top hotel in that area, primarily because it had a big old balcony that went all around, and they could close it, and then the kids would not escape.
Oh, there you go.
So we used to run all over this
That's funny.
balcony
They couldn't hide.
in this hotel. And then it was, you know, at that time, maybe like a 20, 30 room place. We had all the top floor for all our people, and that's
nice.
it, you know. So I grew up like that, and it kind of made me I don't know, it taught me to live life to the fullest. But still, going back to sleep, I still don't need that much sleep. So does that make me weird, or just my character?
No, I think it's your character. As long as you can tell, most people can tell when they need more sleep, especially if they're working and their performance falls a notch or two. In some professions, like the medical profession, we can't make mistakes or people die. We have to be very careful almost all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why there's like none of the being on call for 3 days in a row anymore. Because doctors need to sleep too.
Yeah, well, you know what? When I was a flyer, I mean, pilots, you are obligated to only work a certain amount of hours, and people don't understand it because the people used to say, "Well, you're there in the cockpit just resting." No, it's a very stressful thing that you cannot let your brain go into relax mode. You're always sharp. So when the time came, you would just crash for whatever time is necessary, and then you relax. You need to unwind your body again.
Mm-hmm.
So Is that something that people need to understand? That
I think so,
it's a whole
too.
concept, body, mind.
Right, and circadian rhythm, day and night cycles, which is why I like melatonin and magnesium combo at night for sleep.
All right, we're going to be closing the show with all those
Perfect.
great advice. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury? If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com, 310-873-4422.
Hi, everybody. Michael Horn from CRNTalk.com. You know, we provide you with the best in talk radio. 8 channels of talk radio, from radio on the left, radio on the right, sports talk, business talk, religious talk, Spanish talk, you name it, we've got talk radio for you. All at CRNTalk.com. Well, now we'll bring you video as well as audio. That's right. Watch your favorite shows like The Robert Conrad Show, The Fred Dreyer Program, What's Cooking Today, What's Cooking on Wine, The Lounge, and so many other shows in video right at our website, crntalk.com. You can also watch us on Roku. Just search CRN Talk, and you can watch us on Roku on any TV anywhere in the world. Also on Facebook Live. Go to facebook.com/CRN Digital Talk. Facebook.com/CRN Digital Talk. Roku, search CRN Talk. Check us out on Tiki Live and at crntalk.com. Video for you talk fans, all from CRN Talk.
We are the debt destroyer. Any debt you have, credit card, tax, student loan debt. Call now to get our free report that tells you how to destroy your debt. It's a great resource. Plus, when you make this free call right now, we'll have a debt destroyer expert ready to help you. They can show you how they can help you destroy your debt and get your life back on track. Debt problems don't have to be overwhelming. You can live stress-free and debt-free. Credit cards, medical bills, IRS tax problems, even student loan debt. Learn about free programs offered by the credit card companies, hospitals, and even the government that can help you slash your debt. Call right now for free information, including our Debt Destroyer Guide, a $300 value, yours free. Call right now.
800-515-6348. 800-515-6348. That's 800-515-6348.
This is Arlie once again, and I'm going to dive right into this because we kind of missed it. Testosterone for women.
Very important. Definitely, especially as women age. I have a lot of women that feel fatigue, loss of energy, loss of concentration, slower mental acuity, and decreased muscle mass. And a lot of times when women go on testosterone, in anywhere from a week to 2 or 3 months, they feel smarter and sharper.
Really?
And they're ready to go to the gym. They're eating better, and the whole cycle begins where they really, truly feel like they have a new life.
I mean, is it like the same treatment as men, where you get injections?
We get about 1/100th of the dose. We're like babies. We can overdose on testosterone really easily, and men can take quite a bit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Hey, listen, guys out there and girls, women.
That's right.
Dr. Aranda is one of the most fabulous resources. And I have to announce that she has agreed to become one of our contributors here at Lifestyle Buzz. So you are going to be hearing this great doctor more often. And I'm going to keep you posted on all of that because you know what? The information that she can share is something that is so valuable. Doc, what is your contact information?
Oh, thank you. We can be connected through our telephone number, which is 800-992-9280. People can also find me on Twitter at Aranda MD PhD. And we're on Facebook, too, under Aranda, Dr. Margaret Aranda. So we're happy. And we know a lot of people on social media, too. So it's always fun.
Very cool, very cool. We are also going to make sure that she appears or we can connect to her through lifestylebuzz.today because it's very important. I need for you guys to be healthy, looking young, looking vital, so that you can keep on listening for a long, long time. Lifestyle Buzz, all right? So information about Lifestyle Buzz, please go to our website at www.lifestylebuzz.today. It confuses a lot of people. There's no .com, okay? It's .today. Again, www.lifestylebuzz.today, or contact me at my email at lifestylebuzztoday@gmail.com. And for those of you out there in the baby boomer generation, I have a special website for that, and it's www.babyboomergen.com. www.babyboomergen.com. Or you can email me at bboomergen@gmail.com. I mean, we are not hard to reach, folks, so get on that computer and send us information, request whatever you need, and I'll see to it that Dr. Aranda gets it.
Thank you so much.
Matt, when do we start these flying classes?
Whenever you want, Orlando.
Oh. Well, here's the deal. You need to go out and buy a plane first.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, aircraft.com and call me.
Okay. Do you want me to get the Lear model or just like a single prop plane? What do you want?
The prop doesn't matter. you know why the prop is there for real?
Why?
Just to keep the pilot cool. Yeah, seriously. When that prop stops, the pilot starts to sweat. I don't know why, you know, so...
Oh, it's called controlled falling.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
And we have a new member to our great staff here.
Hello. Hi.
Your name again?
Marika.
Marika.
Paprika. Arika.
Arika. All right, so here we are. We are growing and growing and growing. In the meantime, hey, take care of yourselves out there. Doc, thank you very much for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
God bless, folks.
God bless.
Have a nice weekend.